Now, a lot of people, myself included, are using a ton of AI in our everyday life. What you've got to be careful of is obviously just first of all, putting confidential information into AI first and foremost. But secondly, just relying on AI to do your thinking for you. Outsourcing your thinking to AI is not a good strategy and something you need to be aware of. But the point I want to make today in this episode of the Daily Sales Message Podcast is that you're using AI and so is your buyer. So your buyer might feel more emboldened to not need your product or services because, we'll just give it to AI, they'll do it for us. So now more than ever, and this is a clear sales message type challenge, now more than ever, you need an extremely good argument for why somebody shouldn't be doing it themselves, or more specifically, why somebody shouldn't use AI, or AI if you're Boris Johnson, ChatGPT, why somebody shouldn't use that to do what they're doing. So graphic designers in particular, I've used AI to generate images for me. I could have paid somebody to do it, but I didn't need to because I did it through my paid ChatGPT subscription. So if you're a graphic designer in particular, something like that, you need to have a very solid case for why I should spend money on doing that when it's kind of essentially free in a way to use ChatGPT. So as AI becomes more pervasive in our lives and in business, we need to adapt to that, both in how we behave, so being careful with confidential information and not outsourcing our thinking to it, but also in terms of your clients are going to be trying to do as much as possible with AI, whether you like it or not, and whether it's the right thing to do or not. So you need to have a good reason for them to not use it and to come to you and to spend their money with you. Right, that's it for this episode of the podcast. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. Tomorrow in episode 856, the importance of being organized. That's what we're talking about as I literally look at my podcast spreadsheet where I've got 856 episodes all lined up, done, and all sorts of information there. The importance of being organized. There's some real tangible financial benefit and gain from being organized. I'll chat with you about that in tomorrow's episode. I'll see you then.